And rolling is in progress, up and down the fingers. Ooh, dark today. Up and down the fingers and into the palm. And the pads of the pinky. And the thumb. And across the knuckles. And we'll take the ball in one hand and squeeze. And then the other. And back to the first. And the other. And let's toss it up. Or to somebody. Very dark. That's my excuse. Three, two, one. Let's put it down on the floor. Assess the feet. And step on the ball 3 times, right in the middle of the foot. Then up to the knuckles. Pressing once, going across. Rolling the ball across the knuckles. Bring it to the top of the heel. Pivot on the toes. And roll it across the top of the heel. Place it right beneath the first knuckle and press down the side of the top of the heel and over the middle of the 5th metatarsal. Roll down each of the bones. And scribble. Three, two, one, release, reassess, and repeat on the other foot. Roll across. And go down to the top of the heel and roll. Press on those 3 points. Roll down the bones. And scribble. Three, two, one. Get the ball out of the way. Reassess. And shake the tree. 3, 2, 1, center. Good breath in and twist it the way, swinging the arms. Center with some ocean wave breathing. Fingers and thumb at the base of the spine. Step to one side and gather in starlight. Center. Step to the other side and gather from there. And center. Nice deep breath. And let's march in place or jog. So today we're going to be doing a bunch of floor exercises mostly for the core. Start with a stationary squat. Nothing up and down if you want to do rapid squats. You can, of course, just keep marching in place. Be safe, whatever you do. And decide here, I think I'm going to bounce on my toes. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And 30. 2 deep breaths. Interlace your fingers or raise your hands above your head. Reach up. Come on back, down, and bend back if you can. Come back to center and bend to one side. And then the other. And let's center and bring the hand down to the chest. Push out, separate those shoulder blades. Come on down. Interlace the fingers behind the back. And we'll raise the hands up. Go a little higher if you can. Come on back down and shrug. And roll back. Form that W, squeeze the shoulder blades together and hold. And release. And squeeze. And release. And squeeze. Extend the arms out and rotate. Other direction. Thumbs are up and then they're down. Bring one arm across the body, press in at the elbow. Then the other. First arm behind the back, pressing down and in on the elbow. Then the other. Grab both elbows and rock side to side. Come on down and rotate the head. Other direction. Nod. And go ear to shoulder. Look up. Look down. Over one shoulder. And then the other. We'll do a side lunge. And then the other way. And come on up and let's grab a stick because we're going to do the GymStick routine. And we'll get the hamstrings and calves and everything else and more. So we're going to start with the dynamic swinger behind the head in one direction. And then the other. And then lift the stick up over the head and oscillate back and forth. And bring it behind the back and twist at the waist. And drop it to behind you, right above the knees. Bring the hands around front between the knees. And pull up as you hinge at the waist. And bring the stick around front. Right in the middle, step away with your hands at or near the top. Hinge at the waist, stretch the shoulders and upper body. Keeping your head back in line with the spine. Come on up, bring the stick across the body. And then bring the other arm up underneath and grab your shoulder, hinge at the waist and tug at that shoulder slightly. And then do the same on the other side. And bring the stick to the side of the foot. Press away with the top hand and pull in with the bottom hand. You can hinge at the waist slightly. And then do the same on the other side. I'm going to bring the stick out in front of one foot. Bring that foot about 6 inches away from the stick. Lean the top of the stick against your chest and slide both hands down the stick. Lift the sole of the foot off the floor. And if you can, wiggle it back and forth. Stretching the hamstring. On up. We'll do the same on the other foot. Come on up. Go back to the first foot. Press the sole of the foot against the stick and stretch the calf. And then the other foot. And we're going to bring the first foot into a 90-degree position. The bottom, the back foot is around the ball of your foot, so that you're stretching your hip flexors, not your calf. Hold on with one hand or two. And then switch sides. And come on up. Grab one leg by the shin, ankle, or toes, and stretch the quads. And then the other. And then bring the first foot in front. Push the knee back and slightly at the waist. Same thing other side. And come back. Bring the stick in front. Extend the arms. Hold on with two hands, one hand or fingertips. Come up on your toes and hold for the count of 15, 14, 13. Two, one, back down and up on the heels again, 15, 14, 13. And down. All right, let's put the stick down. We'll start with a low squat. Only go as low as feels right for you. You want to separate your legs a little bit further than usual. You can hold on to a chair in front of you. You can hold on to that stick or a countertop. If this is as far as you can go, that's fine. If you can go down further, you want your toes facing out at a 45-degree angle. Get as low as feels safe, and let's hold. Three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and that's 20. Now come forward and go into a pike and hold. And drop your knees to the ground. And we're going to go into a cat. And then drop back and go into a child's pose. And back up to a cat. And then child's pose. And one more time up to a cat. and a child's pose. You're gonna roll over onto a mat. Hands at the sides. Back a little bit. We're gonna do some bridges. And bring your feet up as close to your glutes as you can. And you come up and back down. Keep your spine neutral. You don't want to go way up here. Don't push as far as you can. Just nice and even. Squeeze your glutes. Come back down. We'll do 10 of these and then we'll hold on the 10th to the count of 10. That's 5, 6, 7, 9, and hold at 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and come down. All right, we're going to put our arms in the air, our legs at 90 degrees. And we're going to bring the left hand and arm and the right foot and leg out, about an inch off the ground, and then back. Right hand, left foot, back. Left hand, right foot, back. Right hand, left foot, back. Right foot, left hand, back. Left foot, right hand, back. Right foot, left hand, back. Left hand, right foot, back. Left foot, right hand, back. Left hand, right foot, back. Right hand, left foot, back. Left foot, right hand, back. And rest. Take a couple of nice deep breaths. Now cross your ankle over the knee of one foot. Grab the thigh of the leg that has the sole of the foot on the floor, pull it towards you. And stretch. Put that foot back down on the ground and push the knee away from you. And then put the sole of that foot that was up in the air on the ground, bring the other leg across it, grab the other back of the other thigh and pull it towards you. And a little bit closer to your chest and put it down and push that knee away. We're going to roll over on our side. Elbows are underneath the shoulders. And we're just going to do 10 lateral leg lifts. 10, and then swing around to the other side and do the same. Excellent. We'll get up. Today's tip from the Immune Systems Hacks book by Matt Farr is all about improving your vitamin D by exposing yourself to sunlight for a while. Unfortunately, for most of us, that's not possible because it's only really effective from the early to mid-spring to the mid-fall. And the most effective hours are around lunchtime when the sun is high in the sky. When it's low, it isn't effective, but it's something to bear in mind for those happier days of spring, summer, and fall. So let's do the Dan Brule coming home breath. Again, it's a big inhalation in and then letting out to the mouth, just relaxing everything. We'll do 4 of those. Inhale. And rubbing the hands together, cultivating chi, forming a chi ball. Keep getting the wrong. There we go. And letting it dance us around. And centering. 2 breaths. And let's open our hearts. And then let's send it out. Centering with 2 breaths. And bringing down heavenly chi. Let's go down, scoop up earth chi. No. Namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you, Nina.
Thank you, Tom. Thank you.
You're very welcome, Mira. Hello,
Thank you,
Richard.
thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Hey, Chuck, thank you.
Thank you, Tom.
Okay, Richard, it's
Thanks a lot, Tom.
okay, Bill, good to see you.
Yes, working at it.
I got something else that I'm gonna send you later on.
You are very fortunate because we are not going to leave you.
All right. Thank you. It is a Five Tibetans Day, right? Yes, yes, it is.
I
All
only
right.
see four.
Ah,
Five Tibetans?
I only see four.
I only see four Tibetans.
Okay,
We have to
ready to
take your
go.
word for
You
it.
ready to go? All right,
We're ready to rock and roll.
all right, let's do it. Start, and of course, you can just swing at the waist, twist at the waist and swing your arms. Oh, let's do up to 11. Take your time. But when you're done, just take a couple of breaths as I set up the camera for the floor.
Can you see all right or should I?
As always, you can have your hands by your sides, smaller your back to protect your back if you need it, or at the back of your head if you have a bad neck. Soles of the feet are on the floor. Let's do it that way today. I'm going to do 11 raising head, neck, and shoulders, and the soles at the same time and coming back down.
Yeah, but it might be a cancellation of something I did.
Starting now.
Lift your head and feet and the arms.
She knows we have an exercise class. 11 to 12.
And when you're done with that, take a couple of deep breaths. And we'll get up on our knees.
Get on the knees.
Hands are behind the thighs. You can just lean back from your knees if you don't want to do back extension, but if you do back extension, do so, then come forward. That's one. I kept going. Take a couple of deep breaths. And I got into that. And we're going to sit down. Many ways of doing this. You can have your hands by the side of your hips, is the traditional way, with the legs extended and coming up into an inverted table. But in the modified version, you can do it either with your hands by the side of your hips or behind you, with the fingers facing away, and the soles of the feet on the floor. I'll try to do it that way myself today. That's two. 3. And 11. Sit up, take a couple of breaths.
Go to work.
And we're going to get on all fours.
Yes, yes.
We'll just do the modified version today. Starting in table position and going into cobra and back 11 times. And come around, cross our legs, take a couple of nice breaths.
Okay.
Going to rotate from the waist 6 times in one direction and then 5 in the other. You can do it sitting up or bending down. Is that you? 1.
Okay.
And come up, take a deep breath. Switch the position of the feet. The foot that was in front goes behind, or if it's on top, goes below. We'll do 5 in the original direction, 6 in the reverse on the last round. We'll just stretch out in front, do 2 rounds of box breathing. Same count in, hold, exhale, hold, before you inhale again. I do it to the count of 4. You can do 4, whatever speed works for you. Here we go. And I'm coming around, stretching out and doing the box breath.
What? You don't have to.
Going over to the left knee and doing 2 rounds of box breath there. Got a cramp. And going over to the right. knee. And something on.
Now that